We live? I think we're live. Hello and welcome to, I think we're live. Hello and welcome to What the Football. We are back with yet another video. A little bit impromptu, a little bit random, a little bit of a left field kind of thing we're going to be doing today. Don't normally do many live shows. This might be a new weekly thing that I'll be doing. It's called the Weekend Fallout, like the weekend hangover or anything like that. We're not going to be discussing everything that's happened over the weekend. Change that. We should have sorted that before the live stream. When we're talking about everything that happened before what happened over there we go, sorted now, that's fine. I'm not going to be talking about everything that happened over the weekend. I'm mainly going to be discussing the controversial topics over the weekend, or the hottest topics, the big topics. Obviously, if you know what Fallout is, you pretty much know that Fallout is sometimes a lot worse than the actual impact of the initial thing, i.e., a bomb. There we go. A little bit of science for you there, a little bit of history and a little bit of science. But of course, a hot topic at the moment. The topic that a lot of people are discussing is my club, unfortunately. That's Manchester United. A lot of things have happened over the weekend. Liverpool drew, City won, Haaland scored 2 goals, Chelsea just about scraped through against Everton, Arsenal won 2-0, Bournemouth beating Villa, Newcastle getting a result against Forest. I've probably missed a few. Oh, Spurs winning as well. Yeah, Spurs winning 4-1. Leicester being 2-0 up and not forward a packet of crisps at the moment in regards to not being able to get any signings. And obviously Brentford coming back from 2-0 down and actually almost winning the game as well. So obviously I'm not expecting much out of this show. It's just something random that I've decided to do. But again, if I get a few more followers, I might do this more regularly. So, it's down to you guys. So I might actually promote this. If I can, if they let me on here. Will they let me? I'll give it a go, see if it works. If you want to rewind 30 seconds forward, by all means do, because obviously I've got to check this. I've not really done this before. This is the first time I've ever done a live stream, and this is going to be very, very, very risky. Don't think they're going to let me do it. Edit there. Am I going to be able to get... I think they don't actually allow you to... I can share it. There we go. Here we go. Copy that. Fantastic. Right, now I know. Now we're rolling. Right, okay. So this is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, I can't wait for the comments for this. Only joking, I don't get comments. There we go. Is this going to work? It might work. I'm just seeing online Sport Bible. Pep Guardiola spotted telling, Jack Grealish spotted telling Pep Guardiola where to go through into Man City's win against West Ham. Oh, fucking hell, every time you just wrote something it did not happen. What a shit irrelevant page. He was giving me tactical advice. Ask him anything if I said anything back to him. Yeah, okay. Right, Manchester United. I've actually got a list of things I want to talk about right here. And first and foremost, before I start having a big, massive rant about Manchester United, because Manchester United deserve the biggest rant possible from a fan point of view, I just want to say, first and foremost, Brighton, absolutely fantastic result, absolutely fantastic performance. I'm going to put it out there, right? I said to a lot of my friends at the time, and you can quote me on this, I said, if we couldn't get Ten Hag as manager, because Ten Hag was always my number one, getting Graham Potter. Because I think Graham Potter is a forward-thinking British coach with a lot of fresh ideas, a different kind of outlook on football than anybody that we've had. I think Ten Hag's the right man, but I think Graham Potter is the kind of manager where if Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, whoever leaves their manager, I think he'll be a fantastic replacement. His stock is sort of where Brendan Rodgers is a few years ago, but I think he's in a much better situation than Brendan Rodgers is. I wouldn't be surprised if Leicester go in for him, to be honest with you, if they were to sack Rodgers, because I believe that could happen. However, I think Brighton are in a currently much better position than where Leicester are. So, fair enough. I don't think he'd leave Brighton for Leicester in this current moment in time. Personally, my hair's in my fucking state. I've just realised. I kind of look like it feels like I'm doing this in the middle of the Middle East or something like that. I'm actually just in there. It's actually sunny outside. There we go. Look, pure sunshine. I'll leave it like that. Actually, it's quite a nice day. So Manchester United. We're going to start off. The first topic I got here is the midfield pivot. Fred McTominay. I'm just going to put Maguire in there as well. I think. We come on reverting back to this. Every single time I try to get a bad result, it always comes back to the three of McTominay, Fred, Maguire just behind him as captain. Controversial hot topic. Top subject. I generally don't believe that that Maguire. I don't think Maguire was criticised Maguire because Maguire is pretty much like he's like a wounded animal. You know, if you kick somebody while they're down, they're not going to get back up, are they? I think it's very easy for Maguire. It's very lazy. I don't particularly think he was that bad yesterday. However, I think Fred and McTominay were absolutely atrocious, quite frankly. And I had an argument with this guy on Twitter the other day about my hair's a fucking state, isn't it? There we go. Probably isn't, but I don't care. This guy was like, "Oh, we shouldn't be banding Fred and McTominay together because it's not fair on one and it's not fair on the other. They're actually good footballers. They're not. They're bloody dreadful." And the reason why, the thing is about Fred and McTominay, right? Roy Keane played alongside Eric Djemba or Kleberson, right? Two are notoriously some of the worst players to ever play for Manchester United. Roy Keane always looked like a Manchester United player. And yet you get people saying, "Oh, Fred, this whole Fred and McTominay thing, it's not quite, it doesn't quite work out." The Fred McTominay pivot, right, has been there since 2018. It has. Fred signed in 2018 from Shakhtar for about £50 million, I think it was. Reportedly, City were after him. Liverpool were after him. They didn't get him. If they wanted him, they'd have got him because they're much better negotiators than what we are. That's the first thing. The second thing is McTominay has been around for a long time for Manchester United. He was never really tipped to be a starter at United until like Jose started playing him out of spite because he wanted him to do a certain type of job, which is fair enough. People think we're going to go on a mega rant about this. I'm not actually genuinely going to go on a mega rant about Fred McTominay because I don't think it's their fault because quite frankly, they're simply not good enough. Solskjaer played him. Rangnick played him, and now Ten Hag's playing him. But obviously, we've got a situation where Ten Hag wants Donny, and he played Donny. He wants Frankie De Jong, and it looks like we're getting Rabiot. And of course, I will talk about the Rabiot situation. That's literally in my list somewhere. But I just don't get this. Oh, we shouldn't put Fred and McTominay together. Yes, we should because they're both very, very poor footballers. Fred shows heart. They both show a lot of heart, but so what? They can't play. They can't play football. Not that good. Fred's just basically Kleberson. He's Kleberson, and Scott McTominay is the 6'4" Jay Spearing. He's a passion merchant. McTominay could have got sent off actually yesterday, and you know what? Looking back, watching the game back, I kind of wish he would have got sent off because if he got sent off, it might have woken us up. It might have left us a bit more rope in the midfield, but we lost the game anyway, so it didn't matter. McTominay and Fred were the issue today. It wasn't Maguire. And it's becoming a bit of a problem now. Like we need to get this midfield situation sorted. The whole De Jong thing is an absolute mess. And you know what? I've got Ronaldo's meant to be the next topic. I'll move that for in a bit. And we're going to talk about the new signings because apparently it's been reported that Manchester United want Marko Arnautovic, who I've actually met. No one can tell you how I've met him, but I've come across him. And all accounts, bit of a twat. A bit of a Zlatan kind of personality, but he's like a watered-down version of Zlatan. He is a Zlatan Ibrahimovic, what Nuno Espirito Santo is to Jose Mourinho. He probably idolises him. He probably has pictures of said person on his wall, but he aspires to be that person, but he's never going to be that person. Arnautovic wasn't a bad player for West Ham and Stoke. He genuinely wasn't, but he wasn't top drawer either. He's played for big clubs and he's been a sub or he's been forced out of those clubs, right? First and foremost. Now he's only going to come in as backup, but we're in a situation where we want to sign anybody who's available because we're desperate. and this is where it comes to the new signings, right? Manchester United should never be in a situation where they're desperate for players. They should never be in that situation. We are one of the greatest institutions in world football. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Manchester United. They are the big teams in the world. And you can add the 3 Italian clubs in there as well. But here's Simon Johnson on TalkSport. Manchester United should go for the best in class. Should have the best in class. That includes recruitment as well. And Manchester United has never been in a situation where we are desperate for players. Manchester United should have had at least 5 players sorted by now, and maybe get one or two panic buys at the end. Maybe, I don't know. But there should be 5 players sorted by now. We're in a situation where we're reportedly after Rabiot, and you talk about trying to diffuse the situation and get quality midfield. Rabiot is quality midfield, but with a price. And not just talking about what we're going to pay Juventus for him, but we're going to be talking about what he does in the dressing room. Bringing in Rabiot at Manchester United, where Manchester United currently are at the moment, the way the squad is, the way the players are, the personalities, the camaraderie and all that kind of stuff. Where Manchester United are right now, bringing Rabiot in is like trying to use water to put out a fire in a frying pan. Normally, you use water to put out a fire, it's absolutely fine. But Manchester United are currently a frying pan at the moment, and we're using water to put out this fire, and it's just going to make it worse. I can't see Rabiot making it any better at Manchester United. Rabiot's coming in to replace Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to say that right now because it's quite obvious that Bruno Fernandes is not in form. And he's not coming in to replace Fernando McTominay, because that is exactly what De Jong's coming in for, because we're still going to be after Frankie De Jong. There's no way we're going to spend 3 months of this transfer window and just give up on Frankie De Jong right now. There's no way that's going to happen. And that's an absolute shambles in itself. And the people involved, Richard Arnold, John Murtough, have basically lost the confidence of the fans straight away. They've lost the confidence of the fans. This is meant to be the big change in Manchester United. This summer was always going to be difficult for Manchester United, by the way, because we're in a situation where we're going through a transition. We're changing absolutely everything. We're bringing in David Gill and Sir Alex Ferguson back from the dead, a la bringing in Joan Crawford and Betty Davis to do whatever happened to Baby Jane, like bringing them out of the cold. They haven't done anything in years. They're bringing them back. And actually, no, Gloria Swanson in Sunset Boulevard. I'm still big. It's the pitches that became small. This is the situation that Manchester United are in right now. The football landscape has changed so much. We're bringing back David Gill and Alex Ferguson to help in regards to rebuilding the club behind the scenes. And I love Sir Alex Ferguson and everything that he's done for the football club, but it's come to a point where we've got to say, guys, thanks, but no thanks. Like, bringing Sir Alex Ferguson and David Gill back. David Gill and Alex Ferguson both left Manchester United at the worst possible time. They probably left at the best possible time, but they both left at the same time because it was the worst possible time. Manchester United could have done with one of them leaving and another one staying for a year or two, just to ease the transition. That didn't happen, and that was an absolute disaster for Manchester United. And we're bringing Fergie back. We've changed everything behind the scenes. The culture's changed, the scouting's changed, the actual football's changed. A new way. The tactics of the manager. Bringing in a modern day manager for the first time in 30, 40 years. And yet, this transfer window could have been the transfer window 3 years ago. Could have been the transfer window 6 years ago. Could have been the transfer window 8 years ago, when we spent all summer after Bale, Thiago, Leighton Baines, and Ander Herrera. They're getting Marouane and Fellaini. That's where Manchester United are right now. And this is same old for us Manchester United fans. I'm just going to do a retweet on here because it worked last time, and I'm going to do it again. I'll do a retweet, actually, and I'll just tell them. This is the content. This is the reason why I get about 30 views per video. This is the kind of content that you need. Here we go. Delo's trending on Twitter, actually. Maybe I should just do this, go on Twitter and see what's trending. Man United must not stray from Erik ten Hag's master plan to turn around club despite Brighton lost, says Diogo Dallo. I don't even read where it's from. From a newspaper, which I think is an absolute disgrace. So I'm not going to go into that. Leave, keep, leave. Prison. It's quite funny, that is. Right, so basically the bottom line is we were promised change as a fan base and nothing's changed, and we're in a situation right now. The money that we spent on the Mourinho, actually, we could have just put to one side and just left it for this manager and maybe bought better players, because we bought players on the Mourinho that we didn't particularly need, because we bought Mavericks in the Mourinho, and Mourinho played him completely the wrong way. You buy Pogba, you buy Zlatan, you buy Mkhitaryan, free-flowing football. We got a bunch of Mavericks. We didn't get that. And then we buy Victor Lindelof when Van Dijk was available. So, yeah, great work. And this is another thing, actually. This is another point I want to make. By the way, people like my Bowie. Love's a lot insane. Bit of Bowie for you. I've got that vinyl, actually. It's a great vinyl. A lot of ABUs, anybody but United, anybody that hates United, basically, fans are like, oh, you're going to get your green and gold scarves out now, or what you're going to do, like, oh, you spent £1 billion in the last 20 years, whatever it is, and because you're not winning titles, you're going to make complaints, oh, you serve. No, right, this is the problem that Manchester United have got, right, with the Glazers. They've pretty much answered their own argument when people say that, oh, you're not successful anymore because even though you spent £1 billion. The first part of that argument, we're not successful anymore. Why is that? We're spending £1 billion. Right, okay, so where's that £1 billion going then? Who in their right mind is deciding we're going to get this player for 80 million? Whose idea was it to get Romelu Lukaku? Whose idea was it to get Lindelof when Van Dijk was available? That is the point that United fans are making in regards to the recruitment. The recruitment's been an absolute joke for 10 years. It started being a joke in 2009 when we replaced Ronaldo with Obertan, Owen, and Valencia. Valencia was a great signing. Owen scored one important goal. Obertan was shocking. He was basically David Bellion with a longer face. So that's the problem that Manchester United fans have got. I don't know what that is. The problem is with Manchester United fans is that we all grew up with success being the best in class in every department. Best manager, best players, the best ability, most money, ability to just sign anybody when available. Brilliant. Well done. We got to a stage now where City have overtaken us. When we won the league in 2008, we won the Champions League. City's last game before them was an 8-1 victory. Sorry, an 8-1 loss against Middlesbrough. Remember that, right? Just remember that. Every summer since then has been a bet that City's transfer window has been better than ours. They lost 8-1 to Middlesbrough and they've improved. How is that possible? It's like when Liverpool lost 6-1 to Stoke. Every transfer window they've had since, they've improved. Maybe we just need to just get battered in the last game of the season. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's an idea. Who we got last game? Here we go. Who we got last game of the season? Man United fixtures. Maybe we need to just get battered. We got Brentford next. That's not going to be an easy game, by the way. Last game of the season, Manchester United. Why did they do that on? Here we go. Fulham at home. Great. Oh God. It's like, we might do with Cardiff and lose 2-0 at home like we did against Cardiff that time. So yeah, this is the thing with Manchester United fans. Like, we're not successful because we've spunked £1 billion in the wrong areas. There we go. That's the reason why. I'm going to be quick now because I'm actually missing out on my tea here and I need to have something to eat because I originally was going to do this only for about 15 minutes and then my computer went down and I had to do it again. Right, final point. Ronaldo. This is the point I wanted to make. If Ronaldo wants to go, we should allow him to go. If Ronaldo wanted to go, he should have just said that he wanted to go before the season started and not during pre-season. Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United is like, Manchester United fans, certainly the old-fashioned United fans, don't love him as much as a Cantona, a Keane, a Robson, even a Beckham. I know Beckham left when he was 28, but Beckham has always been a Manchester United fan. Neville Scholes, a player who I won't mention because he's currently in court. Not that player, the older player. Cristiano Ronaldo for Manchester United, it's like Manchester United are his girlfriend, right? Or his wife. They're his wife. And he was flirting with another girl for a year, and then basically left Manchester United for that girl, stayed there for 10 years, whatever. He's come back now. Oh, I'm happy to be here. And now he's flirting with other girls again. Like, the thing with Manchester and Cristiano Ronaldo is, and this is the worst thing about this. This is how far Manchester United have fallen, by the way. We need Ronaldo more than Ronaldo needs us. No player is bigger than the football club, but at the moment, Cristiano Ronaldo is, and that's the big problem with Manchester United. This is going to be my final point now. This no player should be bigger than Manchester United, but Cristiano Ronaldo, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, has become. We need Ronaldo more than Ronaldo needs us. Where in 2009, we had just won the league. And Man United fans were quite happy. Manchester United fans will be quite happy now we're getting rid of Cristiano Ronaldo. But if we got rid of Cristiano Ronaldo, it leaves a big, massive problem because all we got up front is Martial. And that's not good enough. I'm going to end it at that now because I've been on here for 22 minutes. I've kind of ranted a little bit. I know this channel's meant to be a little bit more in the middle, and it's not a fan channel, it's a football channel. And there we go. But I'm not going to get probably many views of this, but this is the first show, so obviously I will be expecting a little bit more in the future. First of all, thank you so much. If you have watched this video, whether it be live or in the future, thank you. If you've watched it fairly recently, as in like this is Monday the 8th, if you watched it fairly recently and you want to add anything to the points that I've made or to the show, please do put something in the comments below. I might do this every single week, see how this goes, see if there's any real things to talk about, because if there's nothing to talk about, I'm not going to do it. Let's fucking face it. But I think United needs to be talked about today. I feel sorry for Erik ten Hag, by the way, although because the recruitment's been dreadful and he needs to come in with better players. Also, I'm going to give credit to 2 players yesterday for Manchester United. 3, because I could slag Ronaldo off, but he did. He tried. He showed something. 2 players I want to mention. First of all, Lisandro Martinez. He got given the run around by Welbeck yesterday, who had a really good game. And I thought Welbeck was actually man of the match. But I can see a player in there. I can. And it's his first game, and I'll let him off. Also, the second player was Eriksen. I thought Eriksen was one of the only players from Manchester United yesterday that actually showed like he deserved to wear the shirt, and that's an absolute fact. Thank you so much for watching back this video, I should say. Anything you want to add, please put it in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm also on Twitter. I think I've mentioned what it was at the start of the show, so rewind back so you can watch a little bit of the video now. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. See you later.